Listen. Yeah. Yes, Lord. Get that out of there.
Hey everybody, it's your boy Matty Rants. Boom, 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 boom. And we're no longer coming from the hotel room provided over there by University of Southern California, but we're in Koreatown. And what's really crazy is they're actually somewhere where I used to live. Actually, Jamar used to live. Jamar's old place when I first moved out here to LA is maybe 6 blocks down the way. And it's funny because my friend who I'm staying with now for the next few days before I go back to Vegas, I was like, you live right by everything that I used to love going to. So this actually ended up being a very cool transition of days to be over here because I get to be by my old stomping grounds. Yay. So thanks for tuning in, everybody. It's your boy Matty Rants, just Matty today. We are going to do Drag Race España Season 2. This will be a short review. As there's only 5 babies left. Well, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 children left before we get to the next episode. But I am going to come back on here around, I want to say, what, 3:30? Yeah, 3:30 my time, 5:30 Central, 6:30 p.m. Eastern to do an actual rant with me where I talk more so about Drag Con and the last day that I was there. I also will be discussing all of the content that's going to be coming to the channel because you already know what's up. I have a lot to show you. Over 20 interviews I'm going to be putting together, over so many pictures that I have. We even had a live panel on Sunday that was fucking amazing, and I really appreciate it. I want to give this special baby a shout out here. Hey, Nidra. Hey, my love. Listen, if y'all didn't know, y'all saw this beautiful vixen with us on Sunday. You might have seen her around as well over the DragCon experience. But Nidra was with us on Sunday, and she was assisting with taking pictures. You know, Miss Mom, listen, hey, we left with something. We got you something, sister. You. I appreciate you for wanting to work with me and everything else like that. You're like, Matty, I don't need nothing. But I was like, girl, whatever. Shirts, stickers, let's get her something, baby. We had food too. Huh? I was like, wait, dragqueenmerch.com is feeding us. I loved it. Love dragqueenmerch.com. Shout out to Bible Girl. Shout out to dragqueenmerch.com's team. Shout out to everybody on the team that helped me out with that. We will be discussing those things later. But today is about Drag Race España Season 2. And I want to make sure that I get this video out to y'all because you know it's a Monday tradition. At the same time, you already know this week I'm still going to be traveling and I won't be back until Saturday morning, which will be the first review back fully, and it will be starting with All Star 7 before I get into Legendary. So I do know a lot of shows are premiering this week. I ask that you give me patience and time and just be ready because I'm going to have damn near a video every day. But please give Nidra some love. She was really, 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 really helpful. And I was very excited to have met her. I've seen her in my chat so many times, and I was so happy to put a physical presence to her. And she's a baddie, okay? In case y'all didn't know. All right. Thank you, Nidra. And thank you to everybody else that was there. All my babies were there. Nine-Tail Phoenix. Hey, love. We had Nine-Tail Phoenix out there. How you doing, my child? Okay, we were so happy to see you, sister. All my peoples were out there. I was so happy to see a lot of y'all today. I do need to make sure that I get back to a lot of people posting and reminding me, hey, Matty, it was me. I want to make sure I get a chance to give you a shout out here on the live. But for those of you I did get to meet over the weekend, I love y'all so much and I appreciate everything. Let's do this right. Hey, baby, listen. Hold on. I got to show it. Because, you know, I had to put everything away this morning. Hold on now, y'all. I'm trying to listen. My friend about to get me jacked up here today. Hold on a second here, y'all. My bad. My apologies here. We gonna pray. We gonna pray that didn't catch too much of the fire here. I'm about to cuss that motherfucker out when I see him next. 5 minutes in, I can swear. But hey, Adiki, I was trying to find this keychain before my friend tried to just, ruin my channel. There you go. I'm gonna get that cheap keychain love, but I still have it sitting over here. I was gonna put it somewhere special. But let's do this today. Let's do this today. Saint Balenciaga, what's going on? Hey, Maddie. So this stupid YouTube unsubscribed me. I haven't been getting any notifications, but I'm back. Hey, if y'all check your apps often, I don't know what's going on with this platform I'm on, sometimes unsubscribing people. But make sure you're subscribed to your boy. It's at Matty Rants here. Do me a favor, hit that like button, share. Don't forget to subscribe. If you like to follow me on other social media platforms, it's at Matty Rants everywhere except for Twitter, which is at the Matty Rants. You already know that's in the link tree down in the description below. Grab a branch, eat some fruit, Mattivia. Poot. Mattivia is actually available at dragqueenmerch.com. We actually had some people wearing the Mattivia shirt. I might just have one on me. Oop, and I do. Grab your Mattivia shirts. Grab your Mattivia shirts. As well as your panel shirt Sundays are best with, and ramp pack shirts. I saw some ramp pack shirts during DragCon. I was geeked. They look real good too. So make sure you catch that at dragqueenmerch.com. Also, I do reactions on Patreon for as low as $1 a month. So subscribe, $1 a month. That's the best subscription service you could have. Okay. And also bookable on Cameo. We have a lot coming up on this channel. Don't you go nowhere. Hey, baby, it was nice meeting you, love. I told you I was gonna remember all y'all motherfuckers, because you know I love you down. Okay, y'all my rant pack. I said, watch me. I said, give me your screen name. I'm gonna try my best because you know how I am. Lots going on, but I got all the time in the world for my rant pack. So it was so nice meeting you, love. Thank you for stopping by the booth. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you all that were there. Let's keep this pushing. Now, before I start this up, I have to give my disclaimer, which I'll be filming something for this disclaimer soon, but I like to read this aloud because this applies to more than just the girls that we talk about on Drag Race, all right? So, listen. This program's for entertainment purposes only, and content's not intended to malign any religion, race, company, individual, or wigs or lack thereof. All opinions expressed by Matty Rants and program participants are solely their personal views and do not reflect the opinions of every human being on the planet. No hate should be sent to any of the shows or individuals mentioned on this program. Please don't be a poot. If you feel uncomfortable after viewing this program, please consume some Mattivia and have a good, like I said before, Demi Lovato, okay? Have a good Demi Lovato, all right? Just leave that Demi right in the bowl. Lovato it and flush, okay? Thank you. Now, again, a short review here, not going to be too long, but I do want to talk about this episode with you today and go over exactly what happened. And then again, I will be back on here in about an hour and a half, okay? Just to talk about Drag Race, Drag Con related stuff for at least an hour. And then after that, y'all, I have to take a break from filming at least a day, okay? At least a day. All right? Because it's been nonstop for your boy. And I have a piece of rice stuck in the back of my tooth right now. Shout out to my good old Chinese restaurant I used to go to, baby. I'm glad to have them here. Oh, and just to be clear, there's also stickers. There are stickers. There are stickers available too. So let's get this started, baby, okay? Yes, because we need to go in on Gia. Wait. wait, wait. We need to go in on Gia. Who is Gia? Why I feel like I'm lost in this outer space, baby. Hold on, help me out here. Who is Gia again? Am I lost? The special guest tonight was Annabelle Alonso for this episode. Oh, we got a super chat up in here. Scotty is being kind with me. What did Gia Gunn do? Ooh, Eric, we're gonna talk about that in the rant with me. Yeah, baby. Um, Today I will not be on Scotty by Nature's channel. He's being a good friend and he's recognizing that I'm already running on fumes. So we will be picking up Bad Boys next Monday and doing a 2-episode review. I already know we have a lot to talk about, but he's like, I want Maddie to come through at full charge because he saw I haven't seen it yet, and I don't want any spoilers, so don't be an ass. But I plan on doing a reaction and I plan on going in if I need to, but I am going out tonight in Los Angeles in these streets. So I would like to, make it home. And I would like a little running partner. Eric, I need to roll with y'all, low key. Because they're trying to get me to go to Mickey's and I wanted to go to the other club, with the, live music, my kind of music. A little hip hop, a little a little something. So we're gonna get there. But thank you so much, Mario. Hey, Maddie, rush home from work to see your review. I'm glad you made it home safely. Thank you for rushing, but I appreciate you, my baby. We're gonna get this started today. Yeah. Let's go. And I didn't know you knew another person who follows me. And then I saw you on the pictures and I was like, wait, what? How do they know each other? I was like, wait, what? And they were both there and I didn't see. I feel so bad, Eric. I'm still kicking myself in the butt for that because I swear I saw you and I was like, couldn't have been them. Couldn't have been them. Couldn't have been them. And I was weird about that. You know what I mean? Um, but let's continue forward here. You may hear some noises in the background because again, I'm in Koreatown, right? And there's a lot going on. And trust, you know how it is in some of these apartments in LA. They don't believe in air conditioning. The episode starts with the top five being excited that they're still there, throwing their wigs back. That, of course. And then the next day, we follow this up with a conversation about the arrogance of Jiriji, or at least from the opinions of others in reference for that. I don't find her to be so arrogant. I find her to be sometimes, I guess, not caring. That's not a good way to put that. Her give a fuck factor is very low. The energy that she places into things, she is not putting so much forth as the rest of the other people are, and that may come off a little bit cold to others and somewhat unrelatable. But I personally like Jariji. Aloof, that was the word I was looking for. I don't know why my tongue was like, you ain't gonna say that word, baby. Thank you. Very nonchalant. It's unbothered. I see that, and you know what, Cloud? Let's give that time, Cloud Strife. You know I love me some Final Fantasy VII. Dun, 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 dun. This overhead lighting is homophobic, but Jiriji tends to internalize a lot. I notice, and I do agree with that statement. I've been a person to have done that before, especially with internalizing things and then allowing them to explode or come out in very, very toxic ways, very self-destructive ways. I've learned to like sort of chill on that since, the focusing on the good is better than focusing on the bad, or having someone's opinion of you control your entire narrative of life. That's silly. Like, you are the person that sets the tone. Okay. You do what you need to do. Right. So I'm with Jariji, but I also do see some points that others are making in reference to this, where it's like, okay, baby, like, we want to be cool with you, but you give us, we're not cool like that. Um, 100 of y'all in this live. Thank you so much for being here. Please make sure to hit that like button, share, and subscribe if you're new to this channel. We've hit the 20,000 subscriber mark, and I might be doing a photo shoot tomorrow and several video shoots. Also, I wanted to make sure we put this up. Becky P, I see you over here. You so lovely to meet you in the panel. Oh, baby, hey, Becky. You got to meet us at DragCon. We love seeing you, darling. Hope you had a good time. I hope, I wasn't drunk when I met you or too tired because, baby, I was asleep towards the end of every day I was at DragCon. I was ready to just not go to bed. But thank you for the tip. And if you want to drop me a little something my way, it's paypal.me/MattyRants. Cash App $MattyRants, Venmo MattyRants. But a thumbs up will do just fine. I thank you so much for being here. Let's go ahead and push this forward if we will. Oh. Oh. Supreme has walked into the room and given us one of those suits that I honestly live and breathe for. And it's all about puppets today, as this is sort of a drag race tradition when it comes to, showing the girls with their improv skills and doing impersonations of their fellow competitors, which is really always something, always something. Okay. Let's see here. Vertigo Lewinsky, bad woof woof fire than a. Okay, let me stop. I love or I live for Jiriji. Yeah, and honestly, if anyone told me I wasn't versatile, I would have reacted the exact same way. I dislike Marina. She doesn't have any sense of humor. Jiriji just says how she feels. So can I say that? Can I say that? Let's see here. No, LOL. You just interviewed Kennedy. Wait, so were you right? Were you right after when I talked to Kennedy and I was interviewing her? I felt like didn't I speak to you? I felt like I did, Vex. Didn't I do that? I thought I did. I was delirious at that point in time. But like, that's right. You were right there. Hi, sweet pea. I remember you. Okay, I remember now. I remember now. I got you. I got you, Vex. I got you. I remember you came up. You were like, Maddie, I'm a little shy. I was like, stop. Come here. I remember you, baby. Thank you for being here. Kennedy, that was a good interview, but she got me together a couple points. She let me know, hey, I am more than just a dancing diva. Texas, she is. She's multi-talented, multifaceted. Okay, and she's low key my cousin. Honey's my mom. You see how that go? Uh-huh. Oh, in the Davenport family. I don't dislike Marina. I think Marina takes herself too seriously sometimes to the point where I can't relate to Marina. So while she's talking about Jariji being like cold and this, that, and the other, I would say the same thing for her. No shade to, you know, Marina, but a lot of the times I find her to be disconnected with the rest of the cast in terms of being playful or finding themselves to, not take themselves too seriously and to be very silly. So when Marina does this whole bit on Jariji, which Jariji just gives me sort of that kind of like whatever. It is that. But again, everybody's different. So I don't like Marina's energy. At the same time, I like Marina's mind and what they think of for their drag. You know what I mean? It's like I enjoy the artistic process that they, especially when they present on the runway, even with the looks, even if I don't like the looks. Like I know she thought a lot about this, and it means something to her. Nothing that comes out very. What's the word I'm looking for? None of her looks have come off like. I just figured this out. It seems very well thought. She puts a lot of thought and energy into this. Y'all, my words are all over the place. Please forgive me. It's very clear I need rest. But thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being here. We all were Maddie. I was in such a haze on Sunday. It seemed to get lost in the booths. I couldn't. People were, like Eric was at DragCon. I would have said hi to Eric. Me and Eric have spent time together the last time I was actually, I think, out here for DragCon or visiting Eric. We went out to the club and everything. I ain't gonna go too much in that night, but you were my family. So like, I hate that I didn't see you there and then and there because I would have screamed because it's been so long. But we'll get to DragCon in the next video, y'all. Okay, we're gonna get into DragCon. We gonna get there. We gonna get there. Not haphazard. I don't know if it's just me, but I slightly see some of Sigourney in Jariji. Interesting. Maddie took care of me, y'all. Listen, this poor baby. Not to spill your tea, Eric. Okay, because you cute as a button, but he got a little, had a little too much to drink or whatever, and I wanted to make sure he was good. So, like, when we got back to my hotel I was at, he could have just slept in his car and done all that. I pulled out that bed because I had a nice little extended stay kind of situation. Got him in the bed, got him some water. I had put that trap. I made sure Eric was good to go. Okay, and bitch, you slept down, and you got up the next day, and we were straight. So I got you, bitch. Anybody. I'm that way. I don't like to see people doing or messing up. So that's why I'm always, even if you get angry with me while you're on that liquor, I'm still very much. We need to make sure you get home, and then tomorrow I will drag you. But I'm still gonna love you. Love you too, boo. Love you too, boo. I'm gonna see you tonight. But here comes the puppet order in reference for this, y'all. As they pull them, Benedita got Marina, Charlone got Estrella, Drigi got Benedita, Marina got Drigi, Estrella got Sharon. Okay. Now, I just want to talk about everybody's sort of puppet performances. Benedita was funnier here than she was in the roast, truth. But I do love Benedita, and the helicopter joke was funny. No. Eric is not a Julie drinking. Julie drinking's violent. Eric was just very, what's the word I'm looking for here? Like it was time to take a nap when he was drinking. It wasn't like, well, it was very, if I could just take a nap. I'm like, wait, if I could just sleep. Nope. We're not going to have you sleep. Take a break. You know what I'm saying? Definitely not that. Definitely not that. Doriji was, it was okay. I already kind of felt like I knew where this episode was going based on the events that were happening. Yeah, he's definitely not messy. He just gets a little sleepy. But Sharon over here didn't even have the puppet up for the first 2 minutes and was already killing it. But when I say did the best impression of Estrella, it was so funny. The issue moving forward with this is that Estrella did Sharon, and it was really weird. I only want to win. I just want to win. I gotta win something. I can't be the bottom. I need to win. It was like that. Is that her? I don't think that's her. I don't think that's her. Yeah, I ain't buying that. But Estrella, when she's not trying, I think is fucking hilarious. Moving forward here, last and not least, certainly is Marina. I thought she was funny, but it was more so digs at Drigi. But again, it was all out of just good fun, good love. The winner of the mini challenge is Sharon, and she gets to choose the order for the maxi challenge, which is the comedy roast challenge, and it has the queens of season one winner Carmen Farala, who was at DragCon, and Maddie did not get to see. Baby, I'm gonna have these conversations with y'all in this next video about why I didn't see certain people. She wasn't I didn't skip her on purpose. It's just her line was always long. Always long. And even with my press pass, I don't like to be in lines that are long and skip them because I feel like those people are really waiting their time. I don't like that type of stuff. But she honestly, Carmen looked beautiful every single day. Killer Queen, Sagittaria, Poopy Poison, and Dovima Normi. Now, they're not necessarily having to choose which queens to make fun of, but it's more so just all of them in the above to go over here. I love how Supreme try to keep it on the queens from season one and not have themselves be roasted, which again, they know more about them than maybe say the judges, so it kind of works in their favor. But they split apart after this, and they sort of go individually to speak to them, learn a little bit about the other queens through the other queens. It's a really cute moment, and I did like it. It was kind of fun. Now, this is where I knew Jariji was going home. Bitch, I said, oh, so y'all about to just show it, huh? Okay, cool. I said, that baby's going home. So once we get to the conversation with Jariji speaking about their grandmother and them getting into the, voice lessons and all of this stuff and how, they were a big part of their life and she was like their mother to them. And yet when they passed away, it almost was like a sense of relief because she could fully start living and not feeling bound to their grandmother still, and also still going through the relationship with their own parents. I have so much respect for Jariji here. So this was a beautiful moment. I thought it was really sweet between Venedita and Jariji, but it also was foretelling as to what was to come later. Like literally after having this conversation, maybe 3 to 4 hours later, these two had a lip sync against each other. I was like, girl. I do too. I always like it when they bring others back from the previous seasons because we just got through a great season one of España. So why not just jump back on that again and bring them up into this kind of feel, right? I was here for it. But it is a little bit predictable when I start to see that sad girl moment. Sad girl. She must be going home, 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 girl. Yeah. Let's get to the roast. Let's talk about the roast. Thanks again for tuning in. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that thumbs up button if you want to drop a little tip in my jar, especially after all these Uber rides I've been paying. Girl, I spent more on Ubers than I did at actual DragCon, and that's something. I just had an upcharge happen from an Uber ride for Black Girl Magic that went from $20 to $52. I was only 7 miles away from the event. Yes. I'm really over LA's Uber prices right now. They're disgusting. I'm not even mad at other stuff. I'm just mad at the Uber's prices. Now, Supreme, this is the best she has looked this entire season. Fight your mama. Talk to somebody else about it. Actually, don't fight your mama. Love your mama. Talk to somebody else about it. Supreme, this looks good. I was like, oh, it's about goddamn time. Oh, the dress is fabulous, constructed very well. The black is really wonderful with her. The wig is gorgeous. Let's get into this closer with the eye makeup. The eye makeup is popping and adopting. It's giving what it needs to give. I said, oh, there she go. There she go. No shade, Supreme. I just have not been a fan of most of the outfits this season. Okay. Anthony, taxis are even more expensive. I'm going to tell you that right now. Even more expensive. Believe it or not. Trust me, they're even more expensive. I'd be better off in the Uber or the Lyft. Speaking of which, based off of these amount of trips that I took, baby, I think that I should be having a 25% off credit or something soon, right? I'm hoping so. I'm hoping so. I'm hoping so. All right, let's keep on pumping through this here. We have, of course, the two Javis, both Superman, I like to call Lois Lane and Clark Kent of the Javis. Yes, let's go back. Excuse me, I wasn't done with the scene. Don't play that out. Thank you. We have, excuse me, And a locking over there, giving us all kinds of this nasty braid. I live for the braid and the red on her. I love the color scheme that's going on up here. Plus, of course, the special guest judge, Annabelle Alonso. Okay. Now, panel is set. We're all good to go. The queens of season one are, look at Poopy. Give it. Come on, Poops. Sagittaria looks gorgeous. Killer Queen is giving. I got to give Dovima something here, girl. This is cute. I'm sorry, Dovima. This is cute. I have to give it love. This is cute. I have to woo woo woo. Girl, I was here for it. I was like, okay, come on, Hollywood Queen. And Carmen, of course, eating everyone alive. I love that her shoes are either clear or match perfectly in reference for this, so that way it blends in with the bodysuit. Couldn't help it, Alexander. We'll try again next time, but again, it couldn't be helped. We had to get what we could get, baby. So I had to work with what I could work with, doll. I appreciate the advice. I think I got it after this weekend. Trust me, I totally get it now. I have to plan these things a lot later in it. I have to do a lot later than earlier to the event for sure. Excuse me, that didn't make any sense. I have to plan them a lot earlier than later. There we go. I'm tired. Stop. Okay, let's keep going. All right. Shocker. Marina was funny. I was kind of gagged. I was like, oh, she's funny. Oh, this was kind of funny. It was cute. It worked really well. She had her character down. I had no complaints. I found it all to be kiki. She even had a hair change and went into somebody else. I was here for it. But I'll be honest with you. I thought Sharon won this one. I did. I thought Sharon was the winner. I really, really did. And you know what's funny? I think they gave it to Marina and not to take that away from Marina. Excuse me, not to take it away from her. Like, hear me out on this, okay? That is the most random comment. Like, who are we talking about? Are we talking about Drag Race España? What are we talking about here? I'm looking at the comment section right now, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Let's keep it on this before we get to everything that happened with the con, before we get to other people that don't even have anything to do with this show. I don't want to tell y'all what to say, but like, I want the flow to still be within what is the realm of the conversation. So that way nothing's thrown off too much and we all are still like on the same page. Because I want to know that when I'm watching y'all, when we're talking together, it's a conversation. I don't. That bitch ain't on this season. let's keep it here with Sharon, right? So I thought they won, but to me, I think Marina's look was more conceptually better than Sharon's. But as far as the roast was concerned, I thought Sharon ate her alive. I didn't find none of it boring. She was fucking hilarious. I said, "Ooh, she might need to do this for a living with stand up." You know what I'm saying? I liked it. I enjoyed it. Estrella Extravaganza. Okay. So here's me with watching that one. It was like, and go. Rapid fire. Just rapid fire. And there were some funny moments too, but I think there were a couple of times where there were jokes that needed to have a moment to sit with Estrella, and she didn't let them like breathe a bit. Like she didn't breathe at all. She didn't breathe. Not like no kind of breath. It was just like woo. So I found some stuff funny, but then I was like, oh, okay, wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. I'm still laughing at that, but now we're on this, and I said, okay, okay, like okay, but like it was funny, but like I was like, what's going on here? But I like her down. She does serve divine energy, and she's a hoot. But I just felt like, girl, you was running. I think it was nerves. I think sometimes with this Estrella, she gets in that head just a tad bit, but also she was reading some things she wrote down, and we could tell because she kept on like pointing at the paper and like looking at it. It's like, don't tell us you're reading, girl. Now, Benedito Von Dash, I was a little upset for because it took her a little bit longer to get her stride going as far as the comedy and the punchlines and the progressions that were pulling forward. Like it wasn't really coming together. Hey, he coming outside, baby. Why you got to honk? Okay. But with Benedita, it just didn't do what I needed it to do. And I felt very bad for her because I also know Benedita tries very hard with the show. She's taking this seriously. It just, I didn't understand her character. I'm with you on that one, Cameron. I know she was supposed to be someone, I guess, the talent agent. I was like, what is happening here? But yeah, it just didn't work for me. Yeah, let's talk about that. I was dying when Sharon faked that she was gonna make Marina go last, and it was the Marina's face when that was happening that was so funny to me. Because she looked at Sharon like, really? Really? What, you, oh my, no, for real, girl? Like, you're actually, and Sharon's like, yeah. That shit was so fun. I low key wish she did it, but no, she's like, nah, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Okay. Hey, Zebra. Oh, I'm gonna let you finish Espana, but I'm just here until you start ranting about DragCon LA at 6:30. Yeah, we gonna talk in just an hour or so, babe. I'm almost done with this review, and then Maddie's gonna have a little libation before we start that one up. Okay, okay. But girl, it was about to be like, whoa. It was kind of easy. Well, not to say easy, but sort of just it was very foretelling. Like the way the episode was going for her, especially with how everybody did not like her in the beginning of the episode. And they were expressing how they felt, and she said she didn't care. To her giving some very personal information that gave you a little bit more insight and emotion. It was like, child, uh, and I'm sad though because I like Jariji. But let's keep it rolling. It's Benedito Von Dash. She didn't Von do it. She didn't Von do it. Speaking of which, shout out to Widow Von Do. I love you, baby. Oh, that's what I was supposed to do. Fuck. Can someone tell me or send me in my inbox in private message if Widow has a website I can go to purchase her merch? There were 4 people in particular I said I was coming to get shit with. And when I got back to DragCon, I was so tired, but we'll talk about how that last minute moment with me meeting Angeria was. I'm gonna get emotional talking about that. That was super sweet. I was like, I was so shocked because I kept trying to see her and it just was not happening. And as I'm walking out, bam, there she go. And I was like, you bitch. She went, like you know how Angie screams. So it was very much in person. I felt like I was Lady Camden at one point in time, okay? Now, Jariji Declee, it was actually okay, but it was a very soft porn, if you really want to talk about it. You know what I mean? And when I say that, it's not porn, but very much Cinemax after 11. So it's giving just a little bit light, you know, a little light. It's okay, this is funny. That's funny too. Oh, yeah, that's funny. That's funny. That's all. It was funny. It's just the delivery was too soft. It was too subtle. It needed to be a little bit more punchy. She was being too about it, and it didn't work in her favor. The ugly outfit for representing Killer Queen too. I got that, but I was like, okay. Cameron, I thought about those things. I did. I thought I for sure said Sharon picking Carmen to go sit with is very much like she won the season. But hey, we'll see what happens. Um, I will agree with this one, Nicholas. I don't think anyone bombed. No one really didn't. No one did horrible. It just was the first 2 were so strong that the third one was like fast but still good. That when the fourth and fifth happened, it was just very, not as big to the room. It didn't play to the audience that well, which there was very little audience. It was like 5 girls from the first season and 5 people on the panel. Now, the category is for this runway is Spanish heroines, okay? And I actually like the interpretations that each of these queens did for these looks. Give me a second here. Jariji, it's funny, and it's not funny, excuse me. But when I say that, I say it's interesting that there is so much inspiration going on with a lot of these looks with the Franco era. And I didn't think I got that during season one. And I'm finding that interesting on this season. And Jiriji gave this moment here for the women that stood up against Franco, that lost their lives. And then when she pulls up this, like, this woven crocheted moment here, this beautiful, doily on her face, you see a wound, a gunshot wound. And it's like, oh, like it was kind of heavy. To me personally, this was a fabulous look. I love the concept the most. It wasn't like the most amazing thing I've ever seen on the planet, but like I would have had a I would have taken a breath seeing this, and as well as for her presentation too. I did love it. The symbolism behind this look was fabulous. I thought, was like, okay. But I don't think anyone actually did like someone specific for as far as heroines. They just did people who should be considered heroes or heroines, which I liked. I think I liked that a little better. It was like, that's kind of cool. Hey, Albert, thank you so much for this. She was representing a very dark moment of our history, and the judges kept making stupid jokes. Okay, so that's the part. Okay, Albert, can I ask that question? And to the babies over there in Spain that are with this, or maybe feel where Albert's coming from. She's talking about these women who were like lost their lives and stuff. And the judges were like, it was all these giggles. And I was like, what the fuck is this? I didn't know how to feel when that was happening. It was confusing me. And I was kind of like, okay, so like, are we just making light of this? Or do we know she's going home and this is why we're doing this today? I didn't get that, but I did find that to be interesting when they were giggling versus taking it like, this is deep. Oh, this is a deep moment. This is something like, oh my goodness, how, wow, this is power. No. But Jiriji, I found it to be deep and I found it to be beautiful. So amazing. Marina is next. This is Puss Puss. This is my favorite look of the entire season from her. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Jason, that's what you're saying. Just like on Canada when they had turned out the lights and turned it back on for Kimura. Uh-huh. It should have been that way. Because it, like you say, it's a very important part in history and something that's very sad for a lot of people. So, like, why are we doing it any other way, right? But yeah, I thought Marina, this is amazing. This no shade, that one of the best looks she's ever presented, if not the best look. I found the fact that they're non-binary while representing trans women becoming who are their own heroes for living their life and living in their truth out in this dark world and having to face the things that they've been facing with discrimination and scrutiny. Remind yourself of what look that Marina did early this season, where she was presenting as somebody dressed very femininely, but also was flashing people. And it was somebody who was living daringly and out loud. Again, Marina always has a very good point, and she always has something that she is there's a message, there's something very clear with her presentation. This is my top look of the week. This is stunning. I love the heart on top of the head with the hand holding it. I love that there's hands all over the sleeves, the way she's carrying it. I find nothing wrong with this. This is absolutely fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. Stunning. It was everything. Estrella Extravaganza is next. Now, this look was also a good one for me and one of my favorites from her because I was not expecting to see her in this very black and white gray scale makeup, but also because of journalism and women in journalism that have been a very big integral part of the media makeup that we see now, where back in the gap it was a very male dominated industry like most industries were, and so women were always pushed back, in the back, or given or a man's name would be put in the title of these women's work, basically through photos that they were taking or articles that were written, all of that. And I found that to be like, okay, bitch, this was a good one, and it also made me think, and I said, you know what, I didn't think she was going to give me something like this. And I was impressed. I was more than impressed. I was actually pleased. I went to school for broadcast journalism, and I had to learn a couple of stories about women whose work was taken away from them or not presented the way it should have been by putting a man's name in front of it, like the head editor, like they wrote it, or another guy who was a writer on the team, so they get the credit for it. So I love that she did this. I love that this was again their idea of doing heroines, not just someone specific, but actually, you know, women in certain places who are heroes. That gets us over to Sharon, who did Housewives, because I mean, women at home are heroes. Stay at home moms do the work, taking care of the kids, making sure the household is right, you know, handling business. Don't let them say that ain't nothing, okay? And I thought this was cute. Now, was this my favorite Sharon look ever? No. But I will say it was adorable because of what she was able to do with the look. It's a kitchen. Now we're in the garden. Don't forget, she wants to get on the computer looking for recipes. It was cute. It was cute and catch. And I like that. But it's not the best she's done. So it was kind of like this much for me. Yeah, I think she was portraying her own mother, but it was very more high camp versus kind of serious, like a few of the others were doing. And I did like it. I enjoyed it. It's not her best look, but I thought she was adorable. And she looked very light. Girl, Benedito Von Dash, I thought this was everything. I thought this was stunning. Women artists, women who, again, works weren't being presented well. She was giving I believe they said a French tease, a French inspiration that also flowed into Spanish artwork as well in reference for this. I thought this was absolutely amazing, stunning, wonderful, a good look. I thought this was great. This was Venedita does not miss often. If she actually don't miss at all, but I thought this was great. I thought it was. I thought it was. I do think that look from Sharon did prevent her from the win, but I also think that they wanted to do it for what's it called? Purposes. Come on, Maddie. Storyline purposes to not have Marina go as far as she did without a win. When Estrella has a win, Benedita has a win. I think she has. Does she have multiple wins? She has a win, and it would be weird if that had happened. Does that make sense? It's like, why would you take someone to the top four without a win? Oh, okay. Okay. Let's keep going here. But I thought this was a good look. Now, after this, judging takes place. There's no shady questions that are asked. And of course, you know, I'm just going to be real with you. There wasn't really nothing going on in between these moments. But when Marina won, you can't tell me that Marina didn't get a quick orgasm. Like, look at this. Yes, Rich, that's after this episode. So for sure, it actually makes it a little bit more even. You know what I mean? But she low key was busting a nut. I'm putting that on everything. That bitch busted a nut. Now, in her confessionals, that was the face I was looking for on the main stage for her to smile. But check this out. After that Mr. Burns movement, her face just went right back to this. I was like, "Are you excited?" Like, I'm so confused. Like, are you excited? Are you happy? Are you like, this should have been mine? I don't I don't know. I'm not trying to put that on her, but I found it so funny that she just went and just got right back to she farted. It was just really funny. I was like, girl, are you happy? Or were you about to say about time? Like, I don't know. It was just really funny. Not that I know this song, but I actually know this song, okay? Like, I know the song. I know the song. I was actually hyped. I was like, oh, not only is the song in English, which I was like, wait, what? But also, I know the song. I've heard it many times in the club before. So let me tell you something. I had a good time with this one. I had a reveal from Benedita. I had a reveal from Jariji. It got real. Raja and Carmen. Yep, real. Yep, Raja, Carmen, Paul Abdul. Uh, love me forever. No, no, no. Hit and run. Wasn't that the same? Like, isn't that giving season 3 of Drag Race? Isn't it giving that? Girl, I almost said Pharrell, and I knew that wasn't right, so that's why I just gave her Carmen. It's the Carrera effect for me. Love a good Carrera shade. Those are actual shades, by the way. For the girls, like, oh, shade. No, they're shades called Carrera. Anyways, I thought they were giving. It was fun. I kind of wish they both stayed. I kind of did because I didn't want to see Teresa to go home, but I also was like, I get it. We got 10 episodes. Let's make something happen here. Let's make something happen. It was a good time. I loved it. But I think it did deserve a double Shantae. But I loved it. But Jariji was sent home, and it was a bit sad for me. I've been a big fan of her since the start of the season. I do agree to an extent with a lot of the I guess the queen's assessments of her being like her drag looks the same. It doesn't look the same to me. I think it's just color palette wise. Color palette wise, it was that same sort of they were in the same earth tones, very muted colors, you know what I mean? So I love that she sang leaving, you know the competition. She gave powerhouse vocals. She literally, like, I live She's everything. I mean, Penelope Marine is happy, child. The last time someone got happy, someone went home, that they went home. Okay, that part. Hey, Gabby with an I. Listen, I had somebody, I think one or two people at DragCon tell me, when are y'all gonna put Gabby on the panel for one of the episodes? She has to join in and she has to be one of the guest hosts. So we'll talk. We'll figure that out. Low key, it's funny that was even said because if Jasmine has time, Kennedy was talking about being on the panel. Pangina was like, "Girl, I can be on one of the panel episodes." Low key, if you were at the DragCon event, Jasmine, Kennedy, and Pangina were actually in the panel for a light little moment. They came by and said hello, all that kind of stuff. But I thought it was a good episode. I did love it a lot. I'm sad that Jariji went home, but I am ready for this top 4 situation to see where we get to this finale. So, babies, when I tell you, I said it was going to be quick, and I was not lying. I wasn't lying. Listen, it's your boy Matty Rants. I thank you so much for tuning in today for this uh Drag Race España Season 2, Episode 8, the Comedy Roast Challenge video. Oh, it's been a very long weekend and I'm certainly tired, but I'm not too tired to say I love you. And I thank you so much for tuning in. I thank you so much for being supportive of your boy through any and all situations that are happening around me. I keep it real with you and I very much, put my heart on the line. So I appreciate y'all for receiving that and receiving me this way. Hi, Vic. Hi, I met you yesterday. You were so nice to me. All love. Hi, honey. It was nice meeting you too, baby. For real, for real. Okay, everybody who I met, I was happy to meet. More than happy to meet. Okay, I love y'all down. Poots, honey. Okay. So I'm asking y'all to like this video in the comment section down below. Whenever you see this posted, tell me what you thought of the elimination. Tell me what you thought of the comedy challenge. Tell me what you thought of the season so far as a whole and where we're going here. Okay, so do me that favor. Now I gotta bounce. Biggity bounce, because in an hour from now, a little less than an hour, I'm gonna go right back live again, and we're gonna talk about DragCon. And I won't be running my mouth as fast as I was doing then. It could be a little bit more relaxed. So I'll see you in a few. But thanks again for tuning in. I'm gonna go ahead and play some of my wonderful theme music. We'll have a new outro video soon. Ooh. I can't wait to do this outro video. It's gonna be so much fun. So that way the puss video will be the intro. We'll have a disclaimer video and a new outro to be like, yes, thank you for tuning in. All right, everybody, take care. I'll see you soon. And don't forget to love yourself. Don't forget to keep your head up. Don't forget you woke up this morning. You already fought and defeated half the day. All right. If no one told you, I love you. I'll see you next time. Bye.
Listen.